What's this beast laying on the ground? The Artisan Fulcrum on the table. The table hasn't collapsed yet. Oh my goodness. Dirk Pinkerton did the design. Be right back. Thanks for joining me. The Fulcrum from Artisan. And it is a bad boy beast of a knife. This thing is muy loco. It is really completely crazy. Look at that pocket clip. It's like, what are we trying to hold on to here? Your pocket. You know why? Because this beast is almost 11 ounces. In fact, almost. Oh, it's getting there. I'll tell you that. This is like I said before, it's a Dirk Pinkerton design, and you see that all day long, right? I mean, this definitely looks Dirk Pinkerton. Grams. Check this out. Get ready. Hold on to your shorts. Almost 311 grams. Oh, there it goes. Kicked right over. Remember those knives that were like 95 grams and whatever? Well, no. It's not. And this one, kick it to the ounces. It's just hilarious, right? So we're not at 11 ounces. Oh my God, it's just a tiny little thing then. It is an absolute monster. You know, and at first when I looked, I go, it's not that big. I mean, it's big this way. It's tall, but that can't be that long. But guess what? Yeah, it is. I mean, it doesn't look that long because of this tall, stubby-looking blade, but it is a good-sized knife. There's the PM2, and it's as big as it's going to look because you reverse field on these things, and now look at it. Whew, that's just crazy. Fancy, thank you so much, but get the tape out. Check this out. Oh, God, we get it right on the tip there. Okay. Almost a 4-inch blade, right? 100 millimeter. And where are we? We're not at 9 inches. We're traveling there, though. We're over 8 3/4. And we're not quite to 22.5, but we're working on 22.5 centimeters. So it's a good sized knife. I mean, it's not absolutely gigantic as far as total length because it's under 9 inches, but oh my God. Check out the height of that blade. I mean, a lot of knives are like, got a blade height of maybe an inch and an eighth, something like that. Look at this. That's crazy. It's 1 3/4 or something like that. That's a bunch. And you put this thing together, and how much real estate are you taking up in your pocket? And if you hate monster knives, you're not going to like this knife. There's 2 inches right there. So just pick some normal, even on the top side of this. That's not 2 inches, okay? Something even more maybe slender and diminutive, like this Wavering from Civivi. Throw this in here. See? I mean, can you imagine 2 inches? That's just it's some real estate in your pocket. It's fun. Can you carry 11-ounce knife? Yeah, you can carry an 11-ounce knife. But I mean, you know, this is not for light carry. This is not for office carry or anything. I think this is just for bragging rights, to tell you the truth. But the thing, it was funny because Russ at Artisan was saying, you know, it was really crazy when he went to Blade Show West that a lot of people just loved this knife. I mean, it was really getting a lot of interest, and he just thought it's just insane because it's so big and bulky and all that. Check it out. There's your back spacer. Says Artisan Cutlery. Okay, there's your lanyard hole back here. And looks like you might give your lanyard a little rugged time there. And it comes in the zipper pouch, and then, of course, an outer tin box, and then another box outside of that. In any case, microfiber cloth, paperwork, etc. Check this out. So if you want to lock this bad boy in place, you roll it through here. Yeah, this is like that. I can't remember the name of the... See, you got threads in here. So if that Extrema ratio knife I reviewed like a year and a half ago or so. So this is to lock this in place. Now it can't give up the ghost. You got this solid steel pin going through here. Amazing. You can see the over travel stop, of course, and it's got a hardened steel insert in here. We can throw a little light on it here. There's your hardened steel insert in there with your detent ball. But no, they didn't weight relieve the insides of here. Although, yeah, you got this, all this stuff being milled. So you've kind of thinned out the walls a bit, but I mean, probably in these heavier areas, you could have done it in the obverse to give yourself some more weight relief, because it wouldn't hurt. It wouldn't hurt. Now you can get this in regular silver. You can get it in blue. I can't think of any other colors it comes in right off the top of my head from what I could see. I'll give you the link to the Artisan site, and you can take a look at this yourself. Of course, Dirk Pinkerton design, S35 VN steel. Got a little titanium accent ring around here, and obviously if you have a screwdriver, you can take it apart, which I haven't done yet. Ceramic bearings. It's a hoss. Now, how does it feel in the hand? Oh, baby. I mean, you don't have to worry about your fingers wrapping around and around and around. I mean, this thing's tall enough. Yes, you're not kicking yourself in the palm when you hold this knife. You've got it. And you've got jimping up here on top of this blade. Whew. Brother, do you have jimping? Oh, whoa. Let's check this out. I mean, you'd think, but maybe it's only 4 millimeter. Ooh, almost 0.190. Okay, 4.8. Coming up on 5 millimeter thick. Okay, so it is way heavier. I was thinking they were holding this to a 4 millimeter, but they're not. It's almost a 5 millimeter blade, stock thickness. So it's beastly that way too. Well, that'll add to the weight, won't it? Yeah, 0.62 of an inch. It's a thick dog too. 15.8 millimeters. So okay. I get it. I not only get it, I love it. Well, you know, I've got the Beast from PMP, and you know, I like those knives. I just think they're really cool. They're not necessarily a practical EDC. This can be carried, and it can be finger flicked. Let's talk about the Detent, in fact. Okay, so yeah, I'd give it a 4. You know, that's pretty light detent. And maybe I could crank that down a little bit. I haven't played with the pivot, but maybe I could crank it a little tighter to get it to drop less like a guillotine. You definitely want to get your finger out of the way of that. I mean, absolutely, you want to get your finger out of the way of that. And by the way, talking about that, see what this beastly beast will do. I haven't done any touch-up on the edge, and I think this was a display tester thing, so don't know how many pieces of paper this is test cut already. But there you go. Yeah, it's doing it. Right? Yeah. So it's pretty sharp still. I mean, if my knives will cut like that, I don't put I don't put them to the stones. I wait until I butter my bread with them practically before I put them back on the sharpener. I probably should get the ability to learn how to do all the stroping, and that way you don't have to put them to a hard resharpen situation when you use them a little bit. You just stroke them back. But not me. Not so far. Man, that's a beast. That's a heavy dog. But it'll go in your jeans pocket. I mean, you can carry this. I have. But it'll hold on for dear life right here. Look at these suckers. Look at these machine screws. Really, actually, it's put together pretty well. Even though I haven't taken it apart, I mean, you could tell. This thing is, yeah, it's bolted right up, isn't it? Look at that action, just folds right up on you. But you've got this flipper tab here. It protects your thumb, and it's over the detent ball. So it becomes a flipper toy, a very heavy flipper toy. Give you a nice workout. That way it's open. I guess if you want to keep it from coming open, if you think the detent's too light, just put that through, right? Bingo. It ain't going to open now. Can't do it. So that's, either way, you can lock it up. Take this out camping, don't know what you're going to do with it. It's more like a hatchet than anything else. And you've got a little front choil here for sharpening. I mean, I like it. I mean, I was drawn to it instantly. Oh my God, give me something. There you go. This, it almost flies out of your hands. Once you're used to handling this, it's just like, whoop. This weighs nothing, right? But this might be what you'd carry in a normal situation. This is what you carry when you're just wanting to let the beast go. The inner beast. You want to channel the inner beast? There you go. Look at them thumb studs. Check that out. Bam. Finger flick, not a problem. Now, I mean, there's some knives around that have really very light detent, like this Mastrop Mordax. That's really light detent too. I mean, you can throw this out pretty easy as well. And like the Zeta and Eschaton that We Knives did, the Isham design, those were very, very light. There's a lot of knives out there with pretty light detent. And this is one of them. This is not a real rugged, this is not a snappy flipper. This baby is a swinging gate, and when it comes open, it shakes the room. It definitely does. I love it, though. That is all that in a bag of chips. You like them Fullers? Come out like that? Oh, my goodness. I don't know what to say. It's amazing. It's just amazing. So I was really surprised, I guess, to see Artisan do something like this. But I think that Artisan is making a point with things like this. It's not that this is the most sensible knife ever produced or even produced by them, and they've made a lot of sensible knives, but it's that we can, and that we're willing to be creative, and we're willing to kind of get out there a bit. And then there's going to be some more knives coming through on this channel that will show you how out there Artisan can get and how sophisticated their machining processes are. And it'll be interesting to go through that. This, however, is just something that brings a smile to my face. It's hard not to pick this up and just handle it and smile. So carrying it on a regular basis, no. Carrying it for bragging rights, yeah, maybe. And there you go. Obviously, the clip is reversible. Like, I can't think of a single titanium Artisan knife where it hasn't been. And they've had the little silver blocker plates, or sometimes the blocker plates are different colors, on the other side. But it seems like every knife I've had from Artisan has been left and right hand friendly, which is nice, and obviously ambidextrous thumb studs. So there you go. You think they're not using all the handle efficiently? Put your finger right there. I mean, yeah, you are. But by the time it gets down in there, it looks like this is where it quits. But it ain't quitting there, my friend. Here it comes. Right up. So, yeah, they used it all, and that was good. Jimping on the flipper tab. Flipper tab not too obtuse, And I think the ergos are really good, actually. It handles really well. Considering, look at this. I mean, oh, man, you got it now. I mean, you definitely got this knife. Easy to disengage. Look at that. Not a problem. Push that like bang. Disengage. Not a problem. Real easy. Yeah, so it's slick. I like it. All right, I'm going to let you go. Thank you so much for checking it out. The Fulcrum from Artisan Cutlery. It's a beast because they made it a beast. They wanted it to be a beast. And if you want a beast, this is the beast. Yes, it is. Thank you so much. You know what we do around here? What do? We love them knives. So stay sharp.